Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the HGP Sportscast. The Guyanese national men's basketball team opened their CBC campaign with a comfortable win over Grenada on Sunday night in Suriname. Stanford Howard has more.
The national men's basketball team are likely to come out on top of their Group A pool and send that message when they dominated the game with Grenada from jump ball. The Guyanese didn't waste much time and took a 10-point margin lead to end the first quarter. The Grenada defense looked a bit shaky, with the Guyanese showing no sign of slowing down as the men continued to hit basket after basket to command the first half 44-32. After the resumption of play in the second half, the Grenadians tried another approach, but the Guyanese continued to dominate and remain in control throughout the second half. They then took the third quarter 26-27 and finishing the game with a 29 points margin 93-64. Kevin Wiggins was the lead scorer for the game with 18 points. Also contributing with 16 points was Shane Webster. HGP Sport talked with Captain Stanton Rose over the phone from Suriname about his team's performance against Grenada.
Well, team played, I'd say, good, but we haven't played our best game as yet. Our best game is yet to come. As the tournament progresses, we will get better as a team and we will bring our A game. We haven't had our A game as yet. We will bring our A game to get the game that we all wanted and to be consistent with it.
For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
Charleston toppled Virgin Nugent and East Royalville trounced Iflot in the girls' division, and in the boys' division, School of the Nation lost their second match to Virgin Nugent, and Annandale slid past Royalville Secondary in the ExxonMobil Under-14 school football tournament. Stanford has more.
The girls' tournament started with a little disappointment, as the first match for the division between Tutorial and Tugville resulted in Tugville winning by a walkover since Tutorial failed to show up. The second match was between Charleston and Virgin Nugent. The action heated up in the second half when Dawn Lowe got one past the goalkeeper in the 22nd minute for Charleston. Charleston took the victory 1-0. Captain Tanisha Turn of Charleston spoke with the media about her team's performance.
It was good, but they should pass more freely and they hold not on the ball too much, and they should make space and pass the ball and dribble and go score.
In the third game, East Royalville trounced Iflot 2-0. Just 5 minutes before halftime, Tamara Mendonca netted her team's opening goal to give the team the lead heading into the second half 1-0. Keisha Jones went straight out the gate in the second half in the 21st minute, doubling East Royalville's lead, which also gave her team the game 2-0. Tamara Mendonca had this to say about her team's performance, also hers.
And I am very excited that I scored a goal. Many believe that I could not play, I could not score. Even to my family doubted me that I can't play. But I am here today to show them that I want to be a footballer and I am going to be a footballer in the name of Jesus Christ.
The other match for the females ended in a 0-all draw between New Campbellville and South Royalville Secondary. The result of the following matches sum up the games in the men's division. For the HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford. The Ghana Football and Rugby Union celebrated Olympic Day with a day of activities at the National Park. Over 40 male and female rugby lovers assembled at the National Park Rugby Field for several friendly games in observance of Olympic Day 2018. There was mud and slush on the field, but this did not deter the players. The morning session saw under 18 players from clubs, schools and orphanages, along with several other organizations divided into groups to compete against each other in touch rugby. The afternoon session saw the combination of senior female rugby players in action in a 7-a-side mixed team showdown. The female squad is currently training for the RAN 7 tournament in Barbados, which is scheduled for November. Medals were presented to the players by the union after the activity. For the HGP Sports, Colwyn Abrams.
South African Johan Botha appointed the new head coach of the Ghana Amazon Warriors squad.
The Ghana Amazon Warriors have appointed South African Johan Botha as their head coach and current Ghana and West Indies A-team manager Rayon Griffith as his assistant coach. They will take charge for the 2018 Hero CPL League, which runs from August 8 to September 16. The new head coach has had previous coaching experience at the Pakistan Super League with Islamabad United and Multan Sultans. He has also played at the Hero CPL, winning the title with the Trinbago Knight Riders in 2015. As a player, Botha represented South Africa in tests, ODIs, and T20 internationals, claiming 126 wickets for his country. Griffith has represented the Ghana national team and the West Indies B side in regional tournaments and has had a very successful stint as the current assistant coach manager of the Ghana Jaguars, contributing to them winning the West Indies 4-day professional league for 4 consecutive years. Team and operations manager of the Ghana Amazon Warriors, Omar Khan, expressed optimism over Botha and Griffith's appointments, saying the management of the franchise puts in continuous effort to do things differently with the aim of winning the title. For the HGP Sports, Colwyn Abrams.
Skipper Jason Holder and wicketkeeper Shane Dowridge were both on 0 at the wicket as the Windies batsmen played poor shots to dig a deep hole for themselves. The Sri Lankan Pacers were on a roll. At the time of this report, the Windies had an overall lead of just 64 runs with 5 wickets in hand. Sri Lanka were met with the same force from the Windies bowlers as they were all bundled out for 154 on Thursday, with Jason Holder picking up 4 scalps for 19 runs, while Shannon Gabriel and Kemar Roach picked up 3 and 2 wickets respectively. And that has brought us to the end of this edition of the HGP Sportscast. Remember, if your dream is big enough, the facts don't matter. Goodbye.